All right, hey everybody, how's it going? So this is going to be a quick video. I thought it was somewhat necessary in the middle of the week here. It's Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a wonderful night. And the market's been experiencing some turmoil. The price is always right. It's going to be the title of this video. The price is always right. So no matter what anybody thinks, the price is showing us what the market truly reflects from its perspective, which is beautiful to see. We just have to accept it. Some people are looking at this as pure opportunity, pure profit potential. A lot of volatility. Traders love volatility, right? And, some people are experiencing this information as threatening. As Mark Douglas once said, we shouldn't experience information that's threatening from the market. If the market is giving us information and we interpret it as threatening and we become emotional, that's where we have problems on our end. And we have to ask ourselves, why are we viewing this information as threatening? So I was working with a student one-on-one this morning, and we were just reviewing the S&P 500, and we were going into the processes of how I was once bullish, as I was bullish 5 days ago, somewhat, to now bearish, completely just flipping the switch, right? Because originally we had this miniature breakout right here, which ended up being a false signal. All right, if everybody can kind of see this right here. We had 1, 2, and about a third touch right here, and then we had a breakout with a decent relative volume down here. We kind of saw the volume increase from these two green candlesticks right here, which is always nice to see. We actually had a resistance level right around here, this level of 609.07, and we were actually holding the level right here. I marked this high, and I just drew it, 609.07, and we were actually holding the level up here. Right, so before the market was experiencing its turmoil, we were holding the 609.07 level, and I was like, hey, we have the potential to move higher if the market wants to. Obviously, that didn't happen. We broke below the support level. We broke below this breakout line, which was an automatic red flag. This automatically indicated to me, like, hey, this isn't going to work, especially with this big red candle. And then we drew the other trend line over here. Super basic technical analysis, right? But it tells us everything. We had... Let's see, we had 1, 2, and a third touch right here. And as soon as we broke this trend line, that's when I saw it as, okay, we're going to see some heavy downside here, most likely. And that's what's happening right now. So currently, we still have not filled this gap. I've been talking about this gap for a long time. It's been bugging me. And because I've always kind of had that in the back of my mind, it's like the market can still see these levels down here and even potentially lower. We have not filled it yet, which leads me to believe that we're going to see lower probably eventually. I know we have NVIDIA earnings coming up. I haven't really been looking too much into it. I do think that we are in a zone right now to see a potential bounce due to Fibonacci. So going from the low to the high here, okay, from low to high, I'm going to go ahead and place this tool, and I'm going to observe what's called the golden pocket. The golden pocket is a retracement level. It is the 50% Fibonacci ratio and the 61.8% Fibonacci ratio. In terms of how those ratios are derived, you can always look it up, but this will be these two levels, these two percentages will be where the market has the potential to reverse. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so from point A to point B, as you can see right here, our golden pocket, 50% and 61.8% right here. We're right in this golden pocket. So honestly, I do think that we can definitely see maybe some bounce moving forward, maybe in the next day or two. But again, I still think a little bit more longer term, we still have the potential to fill this gap down here. Right below our 61.8% level, and we can definitely see maybe as low as 583 down here, or maybe even as low as 575. And we'll see what more information we give us, because there is also another pattern here that also doesn't look very good. But let me finish my thoughts on the golden pocket just real quick. Golden pocket, if I zoom into the 4 hour, the market is respecting our golden pocket here. As you can see, the 50% level currently right here, it is the halfway point of our trend from this point right here to this point right here. And it is halfway. So we are currently retracing, right? We're currently finding some leveling a little bit, and we might come back up to maybe retest 598 and maybe even 604. So that might be a potential good sign. What I don't like, however, is this. We have a double top pattern here. So let me remove all this. Let me remove my Fibonacci. Okay, so if you guys can kind of see this, I'll get rid of this so it's a little bit easier to see. Okay. Yeah, double top pattern. Double top pattern is a bearish potential reversal signal. And we have bearish patterns all across the board. We also have a rising wedge that ended up breaking as well. You can kind of see that, but not super important right now. This double top is potentially forming. I'll remove this to make it even a little bit more clear as well. Okay. I'll even kind of go like this, right? You kind of see one and you see two. Hopefully that makes it clear right there, right? Number one, one, two. Number one, number two. Potential double top pattern, reversal pattern. So that being said, right, it's like, okay, this double top pattern right here, how do you find the price target of this if you were to trade it? So the height of our pattern is 613.23, and the low of our pattern is right here, 589.2. Then you would establish, okay, what is our breakdown price? Our breakdown price is probably going to be 590.49 because this price right here connects both of the tops. This is one. We have connection here. Let me change the color of my pen so it'll be easier to see. We have a connection here, and we have connection here, and then we have our next top right here, and then we also are connected to this 590.49 level. Okay, so 613.23, I'll put that into my calculator right now. 613.23, and then I'll subtract 590.49. That gives us a broad range of $22.47. So I'll go ahead and just type that out on our chart here so we can remember. $22.74, excuse me, $22.74. So $22.74 is the range that we're currently in, right? That's the width of our range. So if this is a true double top, I'm not saying it is, this isn't a prediction, but these are things that we can observe on the technical end. If this is a true double top, then what's our breakdown price? So our breakdown price is going to be 590.49, right? Because once it goes below, once we go below 590.49, then we have the potential to potentially see more downside, and that would confirm our price target. So what's 590, right? We take our breakout price of 590.49, and then we subtract $22.74. That gives us a price target of 567.75. Let me go ahead and mark that on our chart, right? So we'll go ahead and mark that. It's 567.75. Let's go ahead and mark that there. So maybe somewhere down here is what we could potentially see. 567.75. Don't be surprised if we do see that. I'm not saying it will. Market does not have to do anything for us as traders and investors. Things can still go up. However, what the signs are telling me right now is that we may see even lower in the broad future if this is a true double top. Purely speculation. Yeah, I do not know what is going to happen next. No one ever will. This is purely speculation and purely just looking at our chart here of what it's telling us. If I zoom out to the weekly, we can see that this is right near our 50-day moving average right here. Oh, beautiful. This looks beautiful, everybody. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness gracious, are you kidding me? Okay, so if that is a potential true double top pattern, this is the price target that we just marked together, 567.75. And I'll try to wrap things up here. I know I said it was going to be a quick video, but hang in there. I appreciate you if you stuck around to watch this. Look at our support level and our 50-day moving average, an edge. This looks like an edge here. Okay, so we hold this level. It's also a resistance. Resistance. Boom, boom. Hold. We held it for 1, 2, and 3 weeks. We came down to it, and we ended up holding this right here. It's like, okay, do we come back down to retest our 50-day moving average? When was the last time we retested the 50-day moving average on the SPY here? Last time we came back to the moving average was in 2023. A whole year without retesting your moving average. I wonder if it's time, guys. I wonder if it is time. Again, the market does not have to. but that's kind of what it's looking like right now. So stay solvent. Again, the trend looks currently bearish right now. We can still see some bounce maybe within the week if we do get some golden pocket opportunity from our Fibonacci retracements, right? We might see a potential bounce area right around this area. Maybe we come up, maybe something happens and, you know, everything's all good. And maybe this isn't even a double top, because if we get a bounce, then we might see a triple top or a head and shoulders maybe even. I have no idea. This is just purely what the market's telling me from my own humble perspective. I don't know. And I'm wishing you the best. I will definitely be looking into altering my Greeks for some negative delta and potentially some positive vega. Okay, what that means, negative delta, just means that I will profit from bearish movement, and positive vega means I will potentially profit from an increase in implied volatility. So I'll be looking at those. I don't have any trades set up right now. I still got to look more into it, but that's the market outlook right now on the technical end. Thank you for watching. I really hope you found some value, and I'm really wishing the best for you during these conditions. If you are trading, remember, if you don't know what's happening, you can always step away. You can always just go do something. There's so much more to life than just trading. Although the beauty of the financial markets is absolutely admirable, and it's astonishing to really understand it deeper. And that's what I'm going to do with everyone here at this in this channel. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful night, and talk soon.